What's up, Omies? I'm Ewashkiw from Adventure Yoga. Thanks for joining me for this power yoga break. This is about a 20-minute practice that you can fit into your day whenever you've got 20 minutes where you want to get your sweat on, get your body moving, and burn a few calories at the same time. We're going to jump right into it, so please join me in standing on your mat, and I'll meet you there in just a few seconds. Namaste. Welcome. We're just going to get right into this. Please stand at the top of your mat in Tadasana. 2 Surya Namaskar A's as our warm-up. Inhale and reach up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank, or you can float to Chaturanga. And then everybody else, bend your elbows and lower Chaturanga Tadasana. Up dog, place your feet flat, lift your chest, curl up, and down dog. Tuck your toes, push it up and back, and steady your breath. Find your breath here. We're going to move through this sequence fairly quickly to help us get our heart rate up, to help us get moving, to help us get our practice in fairly quickly. Bend your knees, look forward, and float or walk to the top of your mat. Half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Stand up and reach up. Inhale. Bring your arms to your sides, Tadasana. Exhale. One more of these. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Inhale. Make your way to Chaturanga Tadasana. Exhale. Step back and lower or float and hold. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Steady your breath here. Stretch your heels back, down towards the ground. They don't have to come to the ground, but that'll help you get your calf stretch in. And then bend your knees, look forward, and walk or float. Half lift, inhale, and fold, exhale. Stand up, reach up, inhale. Bring your arms to your sides, Tadasana. Exhale. Fold forward and touch the ground. Step back to plank pose. Jump forward, lift your hands, have your knees bent, come into a little squat, and then stand up, reach up, and jump. We're going to make that a little more fluid. They're called yoga burpees. Fold forward, step or jump to plank, and jump forward. Bend your knees, lift your hands, pause, and then jump up. And Tadasana. And again, jump back or step back, jump forward or step forward, squat, jump up. Tadasana. Fold forward, keep going. If you're used to burpees, these are pretty straightforward. If they're new, you can always watch and figure it out, and then do a few of them. Do 3 more. And when you're done, Tadasana. We'll meet there. Steady your breath. Stretch your arms out. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Step your right leg back for lunge. Bring your left knee over your ankle. Adjust the length of your stance. If you need a little more space, lift through your chest. I like fingertips here. It gives me more space so I can lift my chest. Draw your legs in towards the center of your pelvis. Make your legs strong. Push down through your feet so your legs can support you. Lift your torso and stretch your arms up overhead. Crescent Lunge. Stretch your left knee over your ankle. Stretch it out. And now we're going to build some stability in our hips. Tighten up the muscles. Bend your right knee. Have it hover off the ground. Then straighten your right leg. And do 2 more of these. Knee down, just to hover. Straighten your leg. One more. Straighten your leg. Bring your hands to the ground. Step back to plank. And bend your elbows and lower. Curl up dog. And down dog. Steady your breath. Lift through your hips. Bend your knees. Exhale. And make your way forward. Walk or float. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Stand up. Reach up. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Other side. Reach up. Uttanasana. Forward fold. Left leg back. Lunge. Find the length for your lunge and look forward. Lift your chest a little here. Push down through your feet and draw your right knee back, left knee forward just to get more power into your legs. Then push down through your feet. Crescent lunge. Lift your torso. Stretch your arms up. Stretch your right knee over your ankle. Stretch back and straighten your left leg. Reach up and breathe. By bending our knee, we bring a little instability into the pose, chance to tighten up the muscles that stabilize our hips, so firm them up. Bend your left knee until it hovers off the ground, and then straighten your left leg. Do 2 more of these. When you're done, straighten your left leg, bring your hands to the ground, step back to plank and lower, Chaturanga Danasana. You can always bring your knees down to the ground for that. Lift your chest, curl it up and back, down dog. Steady your breath. We're going to do 2 more Surya Namaskar A's, that sequence we started with. Bend your knees, look forward, and make your way forward. Fold forward, stand up, and reach up. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Steady your breath. So we'll do each pose for a half breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, and make your way to Chaturanga Danasana. You can step back to plank and lower or float. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward and walk or float. Come up halfway for your inhale, lengthen your spine and fold forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Push through your feet, stand up and reach up. Inhale, and bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. 1 more of these. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Chaturanga Danasana. Exhale, make your way there. Inhale into Urdhva Mukha, up dog. And exhale into Adho Mukha, down dog. 1 full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward and walk or float. Ardha Uttanasana, lift your chest part way. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Push through your feet, stand up and reach up. Inhale. And exhale, Tadasana. And we're going to keep going. But something different. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your left leg back. Exhale, lunge, touch the ground, but lift your chest. Inhale, push down through your feet. Exhale. We're going to go into a twisted lunge. So you can keep your left knee off the ground or bring your left knee down to the ground. Push through your feet, lift your chest, bring your hands to your heart. So knee up or knee down, your choice. Inhale, lift up through your spine. And then exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left arm outside your right leg. Shift your hips to the left a little. Twist to the right. Stay here. And then come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips. If your left knee is on the ground, you can bring your hands to the ground if it helps. Bring your left knee off the ground. And then come back to hands on your hips. Look forward. Bend your left knee till it hovers off the ground.
And then straighten your left leg. 2 more of these. Bend your knee, straighten your leg. Bend your knee, straighten your leg. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step your left leg forward. Step your right leg back. Look forward. And then choose right knee off the ground or right knee on the ground. Push through your feet. Lift your torso. Bring your hands to your heart. Stretch up through your spine. Twist to the left. Hook your right arm outside your left leg and look to the left. Shift your hips to the right a little. Twist you a little more. And then come back to center. Bring your hands onto your waist. If your right knee is on the ground, bring it off the ground. And then 3 of these knee dips. Bend your right knee. Straighten your right leg. Bend your right knee. Straighten your right leg. Do 1 more. Then bring your hands down to the ground and a step forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Uttanasana. Exhale. Stand up. Reach up. Inhale. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Exhale. Steady your breath. Stretch your arms up overhead. Fold forward. Step back to downward facing dog. And then walk your hands back to your feet and stand up. Straighten your body. Fold forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. Walk forward to downward facing dog. Push it up and back. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Stand up. Straighten your spine. Straighten your hips. And then fold forward. They're called down dog walkouts. So come into down dog and then walk it back in. Stand up. Fold forward. Walk it out. Down dog. Walk it back in. Stand up. Do 3 more of these. And when you've finished your 3rd, after you stand up, do 1 more walkout and then hold your downward facing dog and we will meet there. So that's my 3rd. Then I walk it out into down dog. We'll meet there. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. And these are mountain climbers. So if you know them, you can jump right into them. Bring your right knee in, bring your left knee in, and then you speed that up. It's like you're running up a mountain. I don't know why you would do that. You run down a mountain, and then speed it up. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. Keep your gaze slightly forward. And then just for fun, bring both knees over towards your left arm. And then bring them over to your right arm. And then back to center. And then to the left arm. Back to center. To your right arm. Back to center. Speed it up. And down dog. Bend your knees, look forward. And walk or float. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Fold forward. Stand up, reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Bring your left hand onto your waist, bend your right knee, and catch your right foot. If standing here makes you unstable, you can always turn so that you can hold the wall or a piece of furniture with your left hand. Stretch your right knee down. Bring your right heel towards the outside of your right hip. Oh man, I am sweating. That's good work. Bring your right heel in a little closer to your butt. Stretch your right knee back a little bit more, just a little bit. Thigh stretch. And then release your right leg. Do the other side. Bring your right hand to your hip. Bend your left knee, catch your foot. Bring your heel towards your outer hip. Stretch your left knee straight down. even back just a little bit. Move the front of your left hip forward a little so that you can feel it. The front of your left leg. We're working to stretch those muscles. And then release it. Take your right arm up and overhead and bend your elbow. Take your left hand, grab your right elbow, move it over to the left. Push your head back into your arm and then keep your arm there. And then take your left arm, reach it out back behind you, bend your elbow. If you can hold your hand, hold hands. Otherwise, pull on your shirt. Unless you got so sweaty you took your shirt off. Then you just gotta hang on to your skin. Keep pushing your head back so that you're stretching up just a little to the left, side bend. Then come up to center. Release your arms. Stretch your left arm up. Bend your left elbow. Take your right hand onto your left elbow. Move your elbow over to the right elbow. Hook it behind your head if you can. And then push your head back into your arm. And then take your right arm. Reach it back behind you. Turn your palm back. Bend your elbow. If you can clasp hands, clasp hands. If you can't and you want to clasp your shirt, do that. Push your head back into your arm so you can open up your shoulder a little. And then just a little side bend to the right. I know I keep turning here just so that you can see the different angles of what's going on. You can just stay still. Come back up to center, release your arms down to your sides, and sit down. All right, we're going down to the ground, and we're gonna stay on the ground until we're done. Stretch your left leg out in front of you, bend your right leg like tree pose. Turn and face your left leg, and then fold forward. Keep your left leg straight and pull on it. Stretch your spine long and round over your straight left leg. If you can hold your left foot here and keep your leg straight, you may do that. Stretch out through your right knee. Push down through your left foot. Push down through the back of your left leg and stretch out long through your spine. Janu Shirshasana. And then sit up and change sides. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Bring your left foot to touch the inside of your right leg and shift your torso over a little to face your right leg. Fold forward, grab your leg, pull on your leg, keep your right leg straight. Round your back and fold over your right leg, Janu Shirshasana. If you can keep your right leg straight and hold your right foot, you may do that. Pull on your leg, push your leg down, stretch out through your left knee, stretch long through your spine. And then sit up. Place both feet on the ground. Place your hands back behind you and lean back a little. Then bring your right knee in a little. You can use one hand or both hands to grab your right leg, turn it out, and bring your right leg up and over your left. Place your hands on the ground behind you again. And then flex your right ankle, so it's like a right angle, and push your right knee away from you, move your shoulders back. Now, often we call this deep glute stretch. Technically, we call it Sukhi Randrasana, or at least it's a setup for that in yoga. Walk your hands forward, push your hips down, and move your hips forward. Because if we're going to get that deep glute stretch, we gotta deepen the pose. Walk your hands in a little, push your hips down, push your right knee away from your right shoulder, and stretch up through your spine. And now you should be feeling it in your outer right leg and into your outer right hip. Keep your right ankle flexing. Keep your toes on your right foot pulling up towards your right knee. Keep moving your right knee away from your right shoulder. Move your shoulders back, stretch up through your spine. That stretch up through your spine is when you're really going to get into your outer glute. And come out. Move your hips back. Walk your hands back. Bring your right foot down to the ground again. And then bring your left leg up and over your right. You can use your hands to pick it up. Place your hands on the ground behind you again and flex your left ankle. Push your left knee away from you this time. Roll your shoulders back and sit up. So that's the first step. And then to deepen it, walk your hands in, lift your hips up, move your hips towards your right foot, walk your hands in again, keep your left ankle flexing, push your left knee away from your left shoulder, push your shoulders back, push your hips down, stretch up through your spine. And then it's like, oh yeah, so much deep glute stretch. That's why they call it that. Sit up tall. Feel the pose. Then shift your hips away from you, walk your hands back, bring your left foot down to the ground, then lie on your back, bring your knees into your chest, lift your head and shoulders, and just rock a little back and forth, side to side, whatever feels good. If being still is what you'd prefer, be still here. And then bring your head and shoulders to the ground, bring your feet to the ground, and stretch your legs out. We'll do a really short Shavasana here. Just a chance to settle. Relax your body. Either close your eyes or relax your eyes. Relax your breath. Settle your nervous system. And just take a moment here to rest. If you'd like a longer Shavasana, just reach over and hit pause. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms up and overhead and stretch through your fingers and toes. Stretch through your whole body. And bend your knees and turn to the right and press yourself up to seated and come into seated. Great work. Thanks for practicing. Namaste. And that's our practice. Great work today. I hope, like me, you got your sweat going and you got your heart rate up and you feel really invigorated for whatever you've got going on with the rest of your day. If you'd like to do a longer practice with me, there's one of my full classes that you can click on and add to your watch later list. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, take a second, click on my picture over there, subscribe. That's how easy it is. Have a great day. See you soon.